Providence police are hoping you recognize this person of interest in connection with a homicide back in November. As we've reported, crews were called to the scene on Monticello Street. That's off of Branch Avenue. 12 News reporter Sheena Losciuto spoke with the victim's family. They're desperate for answers and some sort of closure. Sheena.
Well, the victim was 49-year-old Keith Singleton. He was fatally shot, and his family just wants people to know tonight. He was a father, a son, a loving brother, and a friend to so many. As the days pass,
it's so hard to wrap your head around losing your siblings so brutally.
It's almost like the pain gets worse.
It makes time feel like it's at a standstill because you feel like you're waiting for someone to come who's never going to show up again.
It all changed here the week leading up to Thanksgiving on Monticello Street in Providence. As a finger pulled a trigger, a neighborhood turned into a homicide scene. Now, against their will, Keith Singleton's family is reminded daily absence is something you feel. The victim's sister says he had 6 kids, 3 are young.
I want them to understand that they didn't just hurt one person when they did this. He has a large family behind him. He has a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 6-year-old who are gonna miss out on the simple things that your dad is supposed to do with you.
The slaying remains unsolved. This week, Providence police released a video of what they're calling a person of interest, asking anyone who can identify them to reach out to detectives.
Yeah, but we need justice.
With Singleton's family pleading that your information holds more weight than you may realize.
Not going to bring them back, but it's going to give us a sense of security of knowing that this person is behind bars where they deserve to be.
And again, if you know anything about that person of interest or about the case in general, Providence police want to hear from you. We did reach out to police today for an interview, but they passed on that, calling this an active investigation.
And Sheena, what else do we know about what happened on the night of November 24th?
Well, Keith's family says he was the type of guy that had a lot of skills. He did everything for everyone. And when he was fatally shot, his family says he was working on his car. But again, Providence police are still looking for more information.
All right, hopefully someone has that piece of key information. Sheena Losciuto live in Providence. Sheena, thank you.
Weeks after a Providence homicide, police are pushing out what could be a clue. Surveillance video from Monticello Street, just down the street from the scene, showing a person of interest.
The victim was identified as 49-year-old Keith Singleton, and his family is desperate for answers. Sheena Losciuto has their message live now from Providence Police.
Well, Keith Singleton had 6 kids and 3 are still young, so his family wants everyone to know a lot of people were impacted by this tragedy and they're looking for some type of closure. It was the Sunday before Thanksgiving, November 24th. Providence police are called to the 11th homicide of 2024.
It just brought on a pain that I didn't expect to have to deal with.
The victim, 49-year-old Keith Singleton, fatally shot on Monticello Street. That's Malaysia King's older brother.
It's so hard to wrap your head around losing your siblings so brutally.
This has been top of mind for the victim's family since the night of the tragedy. This week, Providence police released new images of a person walking down this sidewalk captured by this surveillance camera. Do you know this person? Providence police say they're a person of interest in the homicide case.
If you know this person, if this is your brother, this is your friend, this is your cousin, you're aware of their walk. You know the normal clothing that they wear. You have seen that jacket before. You have seen those shoes before. If you are not willing to do it for us, please do it for his kids. They don't deserve this.
The victim's family hopeful what this camera recorded can be a breakthrough in the investigation.
But it's going to give us a sense of security of knowing that this person is behind bars where they deserve to be.
And Providence police are calling this a very active investigation. Again, if you know anything or recognize that person in the video, detectives want to hear from you. Reporting live in Providence tonight, I'm Sheena Losciuto, 12 News.